Oki, Dadanastada, Ambawastich, Tanse, and good morning, everyone. With welding completed at the sites of the hotspots where steel pipe is replacing damaged concrete, and with concrete curing in the one hotspot, repair work on the feeder main is in its final stages, and backfilling will begin today and continue into tomorrow. As the work around the pipe and on the ground is winding down, the important stage of refilling the pipe, bringing it back to pressure, and testing water quality will just be getting started. Throughout the entire process to date, our teams of city staff and contractors have been hard at work making sure there were plans and contingencies in place to get the repairs done safely and quickly. The same careful process applies to the refilling and testing stage of restoring water service. We're not quite finished yet. There will be time needed to flush the pipe, then to fill the pipe, test water quality, and adjust from partial pressure to regular pressure. This will take several days, and General Manager Michael Thompson is working with water teams right now to be able to provide you with a better understanding of time this afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Emergency Operations Center for our regular update. I have heard that this update may have some positive news on timing for water service to be restored, but again, the teams are working on that right now, and we'll have more to offer you at 2 p.m. As I said, we're still several days away from a return to regular water flow. Until then, we're still relying on the smaller facility at Glenmore to provide water throughout the city. Now is not the time to give up on our water-saving practices. Now is not the time to fire up the sprinklers or get your car washed. We are not out of the woods yet. As I explained, after the pipe is fixed and filled with water, AHS will need to test water quality, and the water department will ease us back to regular flow in that pipe. The underground reservoirs will also need to be filled before we can get to the water usage that we are used to. Once the system gets back up and running, we can gradually lift indoor and outdoor restrictions as well as the fire ban, but we still need some more days. The latest water usage numbers show that yesterday we used 476 million liters of water. That is getting very close to the threshold where stored water is in a dangerous position. We could be putting supply at risk for life-saving things that are needed in hospitals and care facilities, as well as for firefighters. Yesterday, Calgary Fire Department Acting Chief Deb Bergeson told us that 3 million liters of water were used to fight the condo fire in Prestwick. There were dozens of homes that had to be evacuated, and we are just grateful that no one was hurt and that the fire department was able to respond quickly and had full flow of water to fight this. SEMA Chief Sue Henry said that the event was a sober reminder of why we need a ready water supply for firefighting. You've been doing a great job at saving water for the last 20 days. Our water use is down by 20% over what we typically use. We need to be down a little bit more to ensure that we have water stored up in case of any emergencies like the one that we saw in Prestwick. Now is the time to keep up your great efforts, the things that you've been doing around shorter showers, skipping a load of laundry, and ensuring that you're collecting rainwater for watering your plants. You've been doing great work. Please just keep at it. The situation with the water feeder main break, as well as the maintenance on the hotspots that was required, has raised many questions for all of us. That's why I've asked CAO David Duckworth to put together a panel of independent third-party experts to review this entire incident. I've asked that the review cover not only the bursting of the pipe, but also the response from the City of Calgary as a whole, including how the city went into action to do the repairs, the contingency plans that were put into place, and the communications that went out to city teams and contractors and all of us. That third-party independent panel of experts will get to the bottom of what happened and the steps that were taken. CAO Duckworth intends to bring this framework for the panel to the Infrastructure and Planning Committee next week, and it will then come to a full meeting of Council in July. This independent review is critical to make us better and to offer transparency to all of you. If we are not prepared to learn from a crisis, we miss the opportunity to become stronger. We will have more information on the progress of repair of the feeder main as well as water restoration this afternoon at 2 p.m. at the Emergency Operations Center. Until then, thank you so much for being good humans and saving water. Please take care of each other.